Shot straight draw. And Sohail's going to bet bottom pair. 150,000. Cornell's going to call him with the gut shot straight draw, looking for the miracle 5.
Turn card coming, and it's a 3. Beautiful card for Sohail.
Yeah.
Makes 3 of a kind. Cornell quickly check it again.
Sohail has 3 trays, and it looks like he is going to bet them. 350,000.
Not going to slow play it.
Put you on the 3. 3 comes.
Well, he puts you on the 3. He has hit the nail on the head here. Well, he lays his hand down.
Show 6.
Yeah, that's got to be a little disappointing for Sohail.
Can't anymore. There's no more showing, boys.
But we're all friends.
We are. I just can't show good hands. Though.
It's good hands?
Yeah, I can't.
Good hands are the bad ones.
I can't show bluffs, but I can't show good hands.
And now he says, I can't show the hand.
Only 1.
Look at this. The Wonder Cam comes up.
Cornell Simpan would have made the straight vent, so it's a good thing Sohail didn't slow play those 3 threes. He would have lost that pot.
I am here for Sohail Shamsuddin, my father. He's crazy. He's an absolute maniac, but there is a method to the madness. He knows the players. He knows what he's doing. When he explains the hand, there's always a method behind it. Even though to everyone else we think he's crazy, there's something else going on that's legit. And of course, I'm just here to root him on and ride the roller coaster ride that he puts me on in these games.
Wow, she has got her father figured out.
She's right about it too, Vince. Her stomach has got to be going upside down when you got to sweat this guy in.
All right, and with that, the antes are going up to 10,000. Blinds 40 and 80,000. And right now, back to Matt. Quick fold by him with 7 deuce.
Well, Vince, his strategy, even though he hadn't caught any cards lately, is just to stay out of the way, let these 2 guys fight it out, where he can get a chance to play heads up for this title
160.
and move up several hundred thousand more in real money.
Well, the Houston Bandit with ace-10 this time. Going to make it 160 to go.
I won't rob him. Because right now, normally I say, ship it. I won't rob the man. We'll see a flop.
Well, he's made the minimum raise here, Vince, and he's going to get called because Sohail is priced in, as we say, to make the call with the Queen 8. Here comes a flop. Oh, when a queen comes right on the flop.
How about Queen 8?
It's come Queen 8-4. Unbelievable. Sohail has flopped the top 2 pair.
And Cornell is checked with just ace high. Sohail going to bet his top 2. That's 250,000. He's not going to play it slow. Sometimes the obvious way when you hit is to check it, play it slow.
Cornell looked down there to see if he had the ace of hearts, I'm sure, which he does have, but he's still 2 hearts away from making a flush. He's going to call him with ace high, Vince. That's because of the style of this player that you make this call, thinking you may have the best hand with ace high, believe it or not. Now the board pairs 4s. Again, Cornell checks. Well, it's a disturbing card if you're sitting in Sohail's seat. You got top 2 pair, your opponent called. You're afraid he's got bottom pair, might have made trips, but you're going to bet anyway. You're just not going to give him a free draw where he can make a straight or a flush to beat you.
Yeah, he's bet 400,000. Now Cornell with really not much of a hand at all.
Vince, as the cards lie, he would have to catch an ace on the river to win this pot to make aces up. But if he calls here, it'll because he thinks ace high could very well be the best hand. He knows this guy's capable of bluffing and making a lot of plays. They play a lot together down in Houston. Here they are at the final table on the World Poker Tour, battling out for the over 900,000 first place prize. And Cornell has made the call here.
Let's see if he can get lucky. He's going to need it. And no, it's a jack of diamonds. No help for Cornell.
Well, again, he checks the ace high.
$600.
Sohail has got the queens up, and he's going to fire here with queens and 8, 600,000.
Oh, he just wants to punish the Houston Bandit some more. This is turning into a massive pot.
Well, that's the only thing Cornell could beat is a stone-cold bluff. Of course, he knows Sohail is capable of making such a bluff. Well, once again, Sohail gets up and leaves the table before the action is complete, something I don't think they should allow.
Cornell, you look good on TV, buddy.
Well, Sohail out there laughing and giggling. And Cornell just contemplating what to do. It's a huge pot out there. Does he want to put another 600,000 in?
Tell me what you have, and I'll tell you what to do.
Can I phone a friend?
James, let the man use his lifeline.
Whatever he wants. 600,000.
And they said, let the guy use the lifeline.
Bet the flop. Sohail.
Wow, he's made the call with the ace high. He's not going to like it. And just because Sohail is such a crazy player that bluffed so many times, he got paid off for an extra $1 million on 4th and 5th Street because of his style of play.
3 players remain, going after over 900,000. We're coming back with more action. Stay with us on the World Poker Tour. Welcome back to the World Poker Tour. We're at the Foxwoods Resort Casino. And Mike, you were showing me something there. Very impressive.
Well, you know, I was fortunate enough to win the very first World Poker Finals back in 1992, Vinny. They gave me a ring, looks like a big Super Bowl ring.
It's amazing.
And I still got that thing.
Wow.
Well, what's amazing is it's not in the pawn shop. That's what's amazing.
That is absolutely gorgeous. You are a great player.
Well,
I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to bring my little...
every dog has his day, my friend.
I got a junior tennis trophy I'll bring in next time. But this is very impressive. Let's get back down to the table.
Well, there you see the beautiful trophy and all the cash they're playing for. Over 900,000 to our champion.
That is right. And right now, the chip lead almost tied. Sohail and Matt, of course, both about 4.4 million.
Yep, Matt Stout has been sort of sitting back, watching these guys clash it out there. And in the meantime, Sohail has caught him in chip count. It's a dead heat. And Sohail looks down at a pair of 7s. Got the 2 walking sticks.
Yeah, he's got the button. And what's his decision here?
250.
And he's going to raise it to 250.
And here's Matt Stout with the Queen 9 of clubs. Matt's in the small blind. Well, Vince, this guy never calls. He comes over the top, or he bets, or he's just not in there. Here he makes it 750,000.
Yeah. Cornell going out with King 8. And Sohail is not going anywhere. He's going to make the call with the 7s.
Hope he calls 500,000 more. So, folks, here's the 2 chip leaders going at it here. Here comes the flop. Let's come 10-8-3 rainbow.
Gives an inside straight draw there for Matt.
Yeah, but Jack would give him the nuts, as we say, the best hand possible. He's going to check. And Sohail quickly checks 2 7s right behind him.
Going to the turn.
And a 4 comes off.
Yeah, no help to either player.
Action back on Matt.
1 million.
Whoa.
He's going to bet $1 million. Just not going to assume that Sohail had a pair in his hand because he didn't bet on the flop after he got checked to. So he's going to bet here to try to take down this pot.
Sohail, you don't look too shabby yourself.
And Cornell and Sohail with that special bond between them.
Well, if I was Cornell, I wouldn't be talking right now because I'd want these 2 guys to play a monster pot or one of them would get broke. And I'd move up to at least 2nd place and have a chance to play for this title.
Damn, I may be laying down the best hand. But I think...
Sohail has a very tough situation. Man, you just can't imagine if a guy had an overpair, he would have checked on a flop with 1.6 million in the pot. You're more afraid that he would have 3 10s or 3 8s here. then you'd be worried about an overpair. Well, it's a tough decision for Sohail here. But if he makes the right decision and plays this pot, chances are he could be the huge chip leader when it's over.
I'm probably laying down the best hand.
Ooh.
Well,
And he's going to lay it down.
well, he does lay it down, so the youngster Matt Stout made a great $1 million bet there on the turn to pick up that pot. The mistake was made by Sohail, in my opinion, by not betting on the flop when his opponent checked to him. Find out where you're at right now. Make a bet with those 2 sevens. Chances are he'd have won that pot rather than lost it.
Good hand or a good bet, man.
Well, patience pays off for Matt. He's our new chip leader. We're coming back with more action on the World Poker Tour. Welcome back to the World Poker Tour. We're at the World Poker Finals.
Well, there you see the prize payouts. First place, over $900,000. Third, $265,000. So substantial difference in prize money from first to third place.
And right now, the chip leader is Matt Stout with about $5.5 million in chips. Sohail Shamsedin with about 3.6. And now on the short stack, Cornell Simpan. He looks at his cards, and he's picked up a big hand, pair of ladies.
Well, blinds are 40 and 80,000. Cornell sitting with just over 1.3 million in chips. You know he's going to play this pot. You know he's going to raise it. Let's see how much.
I'm all in.
Whoa.
And he's going all in. He's making the overbet.
Not going to take any chances with this.
Well,
And he gets 2 quick folds.
I'm a little surprised at that all-in bet, Vince. You think he bet about 200,000 and give them a chance to either play the pot or possibly try to bluff them by coming over the top of him, but he shuts them out when he moves all in. Maybe he was hoping that they had something like an ace-9 and thought he might have something weaker and call him, but wasn't to be.
No, it isn't. And he's got to be disappointed. He didn't grab more money when you get a quality hand like Queens. You want a little bit more of a payoff. But here we go again. Action's going to be on Sohail as he looks down at a junky 8-5, and he elects to fold. But Matt Stout has picked up a nice ace-10.
And he's in the small blind. He's going to raise it. Makes it 200,000 to go. Oh, and Cornell picking up another monster.
I'm all in.
He's got ace-king all in and quickly called by Matt.
Nice one.
Wow, you snapped me like that. Nah, good luck.
And right now, Cornell Simpan in great shape to double up here. He has his opponent dominated. It's ace-king versus ace-10. And if Cornell wins this pot, we'll have a virtual 3-way tie in chip count. But if Matt gets lucky and wins this pot, he'll be the monster chip leader playing heads up for this title.
Cornell Simpan picking up queens, and then back-to-back goes to ace-king. He's got to be loving this. Already took down 1 WPT title. Going after a second tonight. Will his hand hold up? Here's the flop.
Now flop comes Jack 8 deuce with 2 spades. So as the cards lie, Matt needs a 10 to take the lead. 2 running spades or 2 running cards to make a straight would also give him the win. If the board pairs twice, they would split the pot.
Matt looking a little dismal there, hoping for a turnaround.
Well, the king comes off, but even though that paired Cornell, Matt can still win the pot by catching a queen. That would give him an ace-high straight. He needs a lucky lady to knock Cornell out here. A king comes off on the river.
Nice hand.
So Matt Stout takes a big hit for the first time at this final table.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
Well, folks, with that hand, we are just about out of time here at the Foxwoods Resort Casino.
And Vince, it's pretty much of a 3-way tie with all the players having between 3 and 4 million left in chips.
It's anyone's guess who will be taking home the title and the over $900,000 first place prize. Will it be the young gun, the WPT champion, or the sick man?
So join us again next time for the exciting conclusion of the World Poker Finals. For Vince Van Patten and all the folks at the WPT, I'm Mike Sexton saying thanks for watching, and until next time, may all your cards be live and your pots be monsters.
That's right.
I don't understand what this is for.